Okay, this is lesson 2. And again, these are equations, but now we have variables on both sides. So you always do the same order. You look to distribute first on both sides, and then like terms, separate on both sides. Then you move the variables if needed, and then of course solve. So first one, no distributing, no like terms on each side. I'm going to draw this. You don't have to, just so you can see it better. So if you remember from last year, we could either minus 3y or we can minus 5y. Always do the variables. That's really important, not the numbers, because there's too many mistakes made the other way. Trust me. A lot of people like to make it so the variable's on the left side. So that means we'll get rid of the 3y. So we have 2y minus 8 equals 12. And now you just have your normal two-step equation. So we have plus 8, and then y equals 10. Okay. Next one is I'm going to add 8x to both sides. So negative 6 plus 8 is 2x plus 14 equals 12. And then we have 2x. We're going to minus 14. So negative 2. X equals negative 1. Okay, the next one's a good example of some people want to do the numbers first. So if you add 36 to both sides, all it's doing is really moving that 36 over to here. So that does you no good. And if you aren't careful, some people, if they minus 7k, then they get confused because there's nothing left on this side. So you can do that, but you have to remember to put a 0 there. So it really works better if you take away the variable that has something else with it. So I'm going to minus 3k on each side. So I have 4k equals negative 36. Watch those negatives. And I have k equals negative 9. Okay, again, it doesn't matter which side you do. I'm going to move the negative 2 over just to show that we can do it either way and it turns out the same. And it's easier to add 2 to 9 also. So we have 12 equals 11u plus 45. 11u, and I'm going to minus 45. So 45, 35, 33, so negative 33. And then divide by 11, so u equals 3. And again, pause it if I'm going too quickly. And here we are. It doesn't matter which way. I guess to me, I right away want to just add the m over to here. I think that's easier for computation. But some people like it on the left. So we'll add 6m. And remember, that's a 1. So we're going to have 51 here, 11 here, and negative 1 plus 6 is 5m. That's an m. So now we have 5m equals, and we're going to minus that 11. So that leaves us with 40. And m equals 8. Okay, and remember, make sure you're pausing it at any time to do these on your own. So I'm going to add 7k. So negative 10 plus 7 is negative 3k plus 1. Negative 3k, we're going to minus the 1, get 39. K equals negative 13. So pretty easy for that side. Now on this side, it's not, all that's different is there's some distributive properties in here. But if you just take your time You can do these. So we have, it's just more time consuming. 18p minus 3 equals 11p minus 45. Then I'm going to minus the 11p. So that gives me 7p. Now, right now, if you're listening, you could add 3. If you take away this over to here, you could add 3 at the same time. But I won't do that so I don't mess up people. Because see, that's what I'm doing now is adding the 3. So 7p equals negative 42. So p equals negative 6. So go ahead and do these, and I'm going to pause and write them in. So you pause it and then come back to it. Okay, go ahead and look at your answers that you got. Pause it if you need to. Rework them. I will point out things that I think might cause problems. Some of these, like on number 9 here, I ran out of room, so I did not put this down until the second row there. And like on this one, I minused 7 here on both sides, and at the same time added 27 to that side. So as long as you do one step to both sides from over here, and then one step from over here to both sides, you're fine. Oops. Here, make sure that that negative sign makes you do negative x and then change that to a positive 18. Let's see. Otherwise, you really shouldn't have many problems with these. Again, practice lesson 2 homework. And don't use calculators so you get your facts in your head.